Good evening from Banswan, Udon Thani, Thailand. Dave here, that fine bloke. I just heard the buffalo shouting up here, so I'm going to go and have a little look what's the matter with it. What's the matter with you, huh? Oh, where are you going? Oh, yeah, wait there. Yeah. That's a good girl. I think she just wanted to wallow in the water. That's why she's a lot happier now. In the mud. There you go. Right, well, I'll leave her to it. I could hear her shouting, which is why I came out. I've just been taking it easy and gonna go and find some food at the market, I think, and just chilling out, not doing much at the minute. Nice afternoon, evening. So yeah, life is good at Banswan.
The next morning.
Good morning, Monday morning. Cooler morning today, so I've got my jacket on a little while. I think the sun will soon be bright and warm. I'm just going to take these dogs for a walk. John's going to fix the buffalo. I think we might be going into town for breakfast. We haven't been able to buy much bread and stuff lately, and we're a bit lacking in stuff at home now again. So we might go out for breakfast, I think. First things first, doggies, come, doggy doos. Okay, we made it to Nong Project, first time since we're back in Thailand for breakfast in town. Fresh pad dongo, also known as Chinese donuts. Very nice. Okay, we're done with breakfast. It was a bit chaotic in that place, to say the least, but we're done, so we're going moving on. Right, there again. I'm going to go into Mr. DIY and look for dog collars first. Not a very fruitful expedition here. They didn't have the choke chain that I want for the dog, that he lost his last night in Mr. DIY. And we're in a bit of a rush, and they got no bread, of course, because it's still New Year closure, so we got what we got, and we got to rush back for the buffalo. Buffalo's getting a bath, a shampoo and set. Okay, good morning. Tuesday morning, I'm back in work today and tomorrow, then a couple of days off again, well 4 days off because of the weekend, but Thursday and Friday are sort of, Thursday's a holiday and Friday's a customary day, so it's pretty quiet this week, I think, otherwise, but I've got a little bit to do later when it's time for work. Joe's just heading off to Udon Thani, to the other farm where the guy with the macro is starting work today after the holiday, so we're going over there and see how that's getting on. And I need to get some drinking water, and I've got the dentist later on again, return visit, so yeah, not looking forward to that much, but we shall see. Right, just arrived and they're already at it, as you can see. This patch is not ours, so it's the long overgrown patch obviously. But I'll get out now. Jow's talking to the family about it all, so we'll go and have a look. Alright, so basically this is the corner of the plot, this new piece of land. It's a long, slim plot of land that Jow bought 18 months ago or something, I don't know. And to adjoin in the rest of the farm down there, which she'd already bought a few years back. So basically up here she wants to build a tiang na, a little shelter to sit in and whatever when she's working on the farm. And basically the rest of this long stretch will have a channel running down the side of it between us and the neighbour's field, which is the one that's ploughed. If you've seen my earlier videos, they were growing mansapalang, which is called, I can't remember in English again, I never can remember what it's called, but anyway, that was growing in that field. As you see at the bottom of the field there, that's where the new pool is, that's Jow's land as well. So what they need to do is clear this lot, because Jow wants to plant trees, forest trees as opposed to fruit trees, and it is a bit of a mess. So it will be all pulled up and flattened, and these big piles of overgrown, once they dry out, will have to be burnt. That's is the way here. So that's what's happening. And as I mentioned, there is a well on this piece of land further down. Don't know what the state of it is, but we're hoping to be able to use that for watering. It might need reboring out, not sure, but that's cheap enough if it does need that. But it will need a pump and some kind of power source, so we're considering the options for that. Solar is obviously a good option, but solar things tend to get stolen, and we're a bit out of the way here, although Jow's friend's farm is not far from here. But if you leave things unattended in the middle of nowhere, there's a good chance that they might disappear. So we're not sure what we're going to do yet. Collecting firewood now for the buffalo. Jow lights a fire every night for the buffalo. So at the moment anyway, well, it's cool in the evenings and at night, so there's plenty of firewood here to pick. Right, Tuesday evening, and we're back for my dental follow-up back in the city. Okay, done at the dentist. I do have a bit of sharp bone that needs to be removed, which I'm going to book another time to do that. I booked another time, so I'm going back at the beginning of February to do that. Don't feel like doing that today. So yeah, that's that for now. Okay, we're on our way back out to the farm, but we're going to go to the market at Ban Bonam. Over there is the market. I've shown you this market before. We often stop here because it's on the way out to the farm from the city, but and there's a 7-Eleven and there's a Lotus and there's all sorts of things nearby. Yeah, well, I did say I've shown you this before, but it's changed a bit since the last time I was here. They've changed it around a bit and made it a bit wider in some places, and a few changes, probably due to the COVID. Right, where is my dinner? That's the question. Right, getting dark now. We've got our provisions, so I'm back to the dentist in a month's time. As I mentioned, there's a new cafe Amazon which I haven't seen before as well. Spring up all over the place. parked in the temple. Another beautiful morning here at Ban Swan. Okay, I've just been doing some laundry, and I've noticed the machine is leaking, but it's inside both emptying and filling. I noticed water coming out from where the pipes connect in the back there, so I'm going to take the back off again and see if I can find the problem and stop the water leaking everywhere. Alright, well, I'm guessing that this clamp isn't very good. I'm going to take it off and see if it will sit better. It's the only thing I can really think of. Well, I took the clamp off, but the pipe seems to be sitting hard and fast, so I'm going to try the next thing, which is I'm going to run a quick cycle with the back open here and see if I can see what goes on when it's happening. It's wet everywhere, you can see drops of water, so something ain't right, but what it is I don't quite know. Also, looking at the back here, I don't know if it's visible in the camera, but this is the bottom of the back of it, and there's water all the way up to there, which suggests that and there's water up here as well on the back of it. There's a drop of water there, which suggests that something is rather squirting out from somewhere. Anyway, we're going to have a look, try and get it fixed. Okay, we're filling, and I can see water running and dripping down there, so that's the first problem, this filler pipe. So look at that. Oh, that's not good. Now, there was a bit of a leak from this connector, but it seems to be running out from the crack there, which means I'm going to have to remove more of the machine to get to see what's causing it. I've just got it on the lowest wash cycle, which is only 5 minutes, so I can see how it does when it empties as well, because there's a lot of foamy water, which means it's not all going down the drain either. So there's possibly two problems to solve. So I will see in a minute when it's done its 5 minute wash cycle. I mean, the machine works fine. It's just leaking water everywhere, which is a bit of an irritation. Right, it's now emptying. Right, well, I did discover that there are two small holes which look like mice have bitten into the hose there. Now it's squirting out water out of these two like a little fountain, and that's the water that's running out with the bubbles in it. The filler I don't know yet, but I can fix the two holes that the mice have bitten, hopefully. I'm going to try it with using some small glue on there first. They're very small holes, hopefully that will work. If not, I'm going to have to change the hose, but it's a bit of a job because the hose is glued on underneath the cylinder, and then it comes round and it's kind of clipped into place and whatever, so it's a bit of a job. I would need, where I took that connector off, I would need to get that hose loose, and put a new one back on and glue it round again the same way. So anyway, we'll see. At least I've discovered what that problem is. I don't know why the water leaks when it's filling, because that's behind the metal part and I need to carry on screwing. But yeah, some progress has been made, so that's good. Right, before I start work, I am going to go and get some lunch for myself. Gia's gone to Nadongoi, so she didn't want anything to eat, so I'm going to get some lunch, pack a power up in the village hopefully, and I'm also going to go and buy water. I've got some on the back here somewhere that I didn't buy yesterday because I never got around to it, and I'm going to get some ice, and that's about it. I've just driven past the place I was thinking about buying my lunch, but it's closed. And the place where I normally go up in the village, she is about to give birth, so she's not working at the minute, and theirs are closed. So I'm gonna have to have a bit of a think about it. But I'll come and get my water first, and see what I can find for lunch after. I got my water at the water place. Now let's see what I can find to eat and not forget ice. Well, I didn't have much luck finding any food in the village today, but being an Englishman, a ham and cucumber sandwich and a packet of crisps will always keep the wolf from the door. So I'll have that now, and then yeah, 55 minutes and it's time for work. Only working a half day today, and then holiday the rest of the week. Okay, we come to Nadongoi. This change of plans, just going to have a thing there away from the road, not on the bottom end of, well, it's at the bottom end of this piece of land, but then the farm carries on with rice paddies and whatever. So this land has been filled up to build a thing there, and she's had a small pool next to it dug. Thing there here, yeah, he's going to have the thing now, which is good because it's near for the rice paddies as well. Over there is the big pool, the new pool, and then all up there is just been cleared, but they're still working, but they will be finished today, they said. And they've cleared here as well. Have a look. I want to look a bit closer once the weather once it's a bit lighter, but we'll have a quick look. It's all getting a bit dark to see, but all of this needs to be burnt off after. So in the rainy season, this field that was full of cassava, that I can remember the name of today, the water runs down here. You may have seen us here. Joe was planting some stuff recently. Well, she's had this channel dug, so it will form a bit of a pool type canal that runs down to the main pool over there, the big pool. So that's all good. Go and zoom in a little bit. Anyway, this is the scene. Obviously these big trees, by the way, have been left because they're fine trees and it's going to be a forested area. But that's the scene at sunset. So we'll be back. Obviously there's a lot to do here now. Joe's got big plans, so we'll be back in the daylight and I will show you more in upcoming videos. But Jan's big plans are coming together. Okay, we come out for dinner. We're rather late. It's getting up at 10 o'clock at night, but we've been busy and never been here before, not sure. Oh, not sure what sort of place. It's a cow tom kind of place, but we shall see what the food is like. Pleasant surprised. Very good. Sap rye. Well, I've had 2 plates of rice and an extra plate there. Mostly Joe eating, and she's had 2 bowls of cow tom and nearly a plate of rice. So we're all full stuffed, but maybe some ice cream on the way home. Alright, good morning. Happy Epiphany to those who to those of you who celebrate it or enjoy the day off, as we get in Sweden. yeah, good food last night. A little surprise of a place we didn't know about. Cheap and delicious, so very good. Today we are, or this evening later on, we're supposed to be meeting up with some friends and going out. If all's being equal, they may or may not have changed their mind because they're going back to the UK, so we'll have to see whether they've got time or not. But otherwise, right, I'm a bit put out now because we had a bloke who was going to do a job at the house who never turned up when he said he was going to turn up, and he's just turned up out of the blue now to do this job, so put all my plans into a bit of chaos. But he's going to install an electric shower in the downstairs bathroom, so that's what's happening. So like I say, he's just turned up out of the blue, so he's done quite a few jobs at the farm and all that, so it's very good otherwise, but yeah, he wasn't very reliable when he said he was going to turn up. So I'm heading towards back to the house now with him. He's on his motorbike, and going to see if we can get this shower installed. Just spoken to Nick, and we're going out for dinner with them this evening, so that's still on. So some things will be as planned, hopefully. Right, I'll just quickly show you what he's doing while he's gone to get some cable and stuff. There is the shower that he's putting in. So he's going to wire it in after. Put a breaker in. So all good. While I'm waiting, I shall show you the doggies and tell you what's happening with them. Cafe and this one, Lamyai, have bred very recently. He was trying with dog mice. They've both been in season, but don't think there was any joy there. But he definitely succeeded with Lamyai. So we may have some puppies on the go anytime soon. At the minute, he's tied up and they're in their cage because we've got visitors, obviously. But once it's done, they can be let free again. Anyway, so that's the news on the doggy front here at PK. Hello, Coffee. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, all done. Warm water, warmish. Unfortunately, the water here is cold at this time of the year in the tank, so it's hard to heat up, but yeah, it's warm. And there's a breaker there for it. So all good. Okay, so we're all done. So I'm going to head back to the farm now. It's a bit lunchtime-ish, but I'm not sure whether to eat too much because we're going out for dinner later. So I'll just have a snack, I think. But anyway, I'm going to head back to the farm now and see how Giles getting on. Well, we're a bit late, but we're here to meet Nick and Yisa for dinner. So let's see. Right, we are 4 people and we seem to have ordered a whole table full of food. But it's very good. Good company. So all is good. Okay, we're back from our dinner with Nick and Yisa. We had a very nice evening. So a big thank you to them both. Very enjoyable. I didn't want to film while we were having a social evening. Sometimes it's nice just to enjoy the moment. So I did just show you a little bit of the huge spread of food that we that we managed to get through. Very good indeed. So yeah, big thanks to Nick and Yisa. They're heading back to the UK in a few days' time. So hope they've had a good journey. By the time this, oh no, maybe this video will be out before they go. So have a good journey, and we'll be in touch soon. Anyway, we are now back. It's about 9 o'clock, I think, and we're going to. Joe's just going to check on the buffalo. I need to feed the dogs and just chill out and take it easy.